Pentagon reveals hundreds of new UFO sightings, but still no evidence of aliens. The United States Pentagon's dedicated investigative body, the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office (ARO), has recently brought to light a significant escalation in documented reports pertaining to unidentified anomalous phenomena, UAP. This notable surge has propelled the cumulative number of cases meticulously reviewed by the office past the 1,600 mark, indicating an intensifying focus and an expanded dataset for analysis concerning aerial observations that defy immediate conventional explanation. The director of ARO, John Koslowski, during a recent and keenly observed briefing, emphasized the organization's unwavering commitment to fostering a culture of transparency and its diligent efforts in establishing a standardized, comprehensive reporting framework designed to encompass various governmental and military branches. This integrated approach, he noted, has played a pivotal role in the discernible uptick in officially recorded UAP sightings. The establishment of ARO itself and its systematic methodology represents a modern evolution in the governmental response to aerial phenomena that have, for decades, captivated public imagination and occasionally vexed defense and intelligence agencies. The office's mandate is not merely to collect reports, but to apply rigorous scientific and intelligence analysis to differentiate between phenomena that can be readily explained by known technologies or natural occurrences, and those that present genuine anomalies. This systematic approach, championed by Director Koslowski, ensures that every report, regardless of its initial perceived credibility, passes through a structured investigative pipeline designed to reduce ambiguity and enhance understanding. The unified reporting mechanism is particularly crucial in this regard, as it aims to overcome historical challenges associated with disparate data collection methods, varying levels of observational training, and inconsistent data storage practices across different agencies. By standardizing the intake of information, from pilot reports to radar signatures and sensor data, ARO seeks to build a more coherent and comprehensive picture of the UAP landscape, thereby improving its analytical capabilities and the veracity of its conclusions. This commitment to transparency extends not just to the reporting process, but also to the public dissemination of findings, albeit carefully calibrated to protect classified information and national security interests. While a substantial proportion of these recently documented reports have been successfully identified and attributed to conventional objects and known phenomena, ranging from the mundane to the complex, such as balloons, various classes of unmanned aerial vehicles, UAV, and sophisticated meteorological occurrences, a persistent core of hundreds of cases within ARO expansive database continues to elude straightforward traditional explanation. The process of distinguishing the explainable from the truly anomalous is a demanding one, requiring extensive cross-referencing with flight plans, satellite imagery, weather data, and known aerospace activities. This rigorous vetting often reveals prosaic explanations for what initially appear to be extraordinary observations. However, even after this meticulous sifting, a significant cohort of reports remains categorized as genuinely enigmatic. Among these perplexing incidents, a highly selective subset of 21 specific events has been officially classified as truly anomalous. This designation is not made lightly. It signifies that these particular cases exhibit characteristics, performance capabilities, and flight trajectories that defy all current understanding and cannot be plausibly accounted for by any known technology, whether terrestrial or otherwise, nor by any recognized natural phenomena. These 21 cases represent the apex of the unexplained within ARO extensive review, standing out due to the quality of the data supporting them and the sheer impossibility of fitting them into conventional frameworks. The detailed analysis applied to these cases involves expert review from physicists, aerospace engineers, intelligence analysts, and meteorologists, all working to exhaust every conceivable earthbound explanation before concluding an anomaly. The persistence of these cases in the truly anomalous category underscores the profound challenges in fully comprehending certain observations made within our airspace. One particularly concerning account, highlighted by ARO, involved an alarming near collision between a commercial airliner and a metallic cylindrical object. This incident stands as a stark reminder of the potential safety implications posed by unidentified aerial phenomena. In this specific and disturbing encounter, both the corroborated testimonies from the experienced flight crew and the corroborating radar data independently offered no conventional rationale for the object's presence within controlled airspace or its highly unusual behavior. Such an event not only raises questions about the origin and nature of the object, but also critically underscores the potential risks to aviation safety. The ability of an unknown object to operate in a manner that puts commercial flight at risk necessitates diligent investigation, regardless of the object's ultimate classification. The detailed analysis of such incidents involves scrutinizing flight recorder data, air traffic control transcripts, and any available photographic or video evidence, alongside the human testimonies. The fact that such a clear and corroborated event defies conventional explanation points to the enduring mysteries that ARO is tasked with unraveling. The implications for airspace management, national security protocols, and aviation safety are substantial, driving the imperative for continued investigation and resolution. Despite the pervasive and enduring public interest, often fueled by speculative theories, and the inherently challenging nature of these unexplained occurrences, Director Kozlowski maintained a firm and unequivocal stance regarding ARO official findings. He unequivocally reiterated during the briefing, stating with absolute clarity, "Based on all available data, our extensive analysis, and thorough historical reviews, we have found no verifiable evidence whatsoever of extraterrestrial life or extraterrestrial technology." This declaration serves as a crucial anchor for the office's public position, emphasizing a data-driven, evidence-based approach that actively resists conjecture. It underscores ARO commitment to scientific rigor and a methodical approach to phenomenon resolution, rather than succumbing to popular narratives or speculative explanations unsupported by concrete data. ARO investigations consistently and systematically steer towards earthbound explanations for even the most perplexing and initially baffling cases. This methodological preference reflects the scientific principle of parsimony, that simpler, known explanations should be exhausted before resorting to more complex or extraordinary hypotheses. In instances where conventional explanations cannot be definitively established, the office frequently concludes that insufficient data exists to draw any definitive or conclusive judgments. This acknowledgement of data scarcity or ambiguity is itself a crucial part of the scientific process, highlighting the limitations inherent in some observational reports, often characterized by brief sightings, limited sensor data, or environmental factors that obscure clarity. The absence of definitive proof for an extraordinary claim is not an endorsement of that claim. Rather, it is a call for more robust and verifiable data. Crucially, the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office remains acutely and primarily focused on its core mandates of national security and flight safety. These twin priorities guide every aspect of its investigations, ensuring that any potential threats posed by unidentified objects in controlled airspace are thoroughly assessed and mitigated. The presence of unknown entities operating within sovereign airspace represents a potential national security concern, irrespective of their origin. It could signal unauthorized intelligence gathering, a breach of airspace, or the deployment of advanced, unrecognized technologies by a foreign power. Similarly, the safety of air travel, both military and commercial, is paramount. Any object that cannot be identified and tracked poses a collision risk, as demonstrated by the near-miss incident. In light of these critical objectives, ARO actively encourages and solicits continued reporting from service members across all branches of the armed forces and from the civilian public. This ongoing stream of observational data is considered vital for enhancing the office's understanding of the diverse phenomena observed in our skies. The more reports, especially those accompanied by detailed and corroborated data from multiple sources, the more comprehensive and nuanced ARO analytical picture becomes. This